Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I am having a fantastic day, and I have a little bit of progress to show you. I've been very busy between episodes. Check this out. I have been deforesting the Dark Oak Forest to make room for the castle and the city that is going to be part of that castle. So, I haven't got it all done yet. There's still quite a lot of Dark Oak Forest left back here. I told the other hermits if they want any Dark Oak, they're welcome to come and just chop down any Dark Oak trees they see, because ultimately, all the Dark Oak trees are going to go away, and any of them that we want back, I've got saplings to last me, well, forever. I have stacks upon stacks of Dark Oak saplings, so we'll be perfectly fine. But this has made way for some significant progress and some really cool stuff, and I'm very excited. So, we've got a few things going on here. We got a wall that kind of wraps around. We did a little bit of this in the last episode, kind of brought it this way. A lot of you have said that I should leave, I think it's that mushroom, because it was the one that we stood on to take peeks at our castle. We'd land on top of that. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but I will put some sort of like something here in remembrance of it, I think. Anyway, it's time to start working a little bit on the city itself. We've got kind of, I have an idea of what I want to do. There's a lot left to figure out, though. I really need to put some more thought into the roads. I need to work on getting some of the walls in place and things like that. We also have this nice harbor over here, and this island in the middle of it is just going to disappear. It's just going to go away, and then this whole thing will become a harbor or a port, which I think will be really good. And no, the keep is not finished. This doesn't mean that I'm done working on the keep. There's still a lot left to do here as well. But it's time to start expanding. It's time to start expanding, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, what I'm thinking is I want to do some work on the outer gate of the city, because this is going to be kind of the main entrance right here. We'll have, and it actually works really well, because we've got kind of this nice, oh, you know what? I should bring that road, or this wall, this way instead, on this side of this pool of water. I think that would make a lot more sense. Or maybe, yeah, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. But we've got kind of this nice natural land bridge right here because of where the water is. Yeah. The more I look at this, the more I think that the wall should, well, then again, this stuff is pretty shallow. I'll probably just fill that in. So maybe we'll take this wall on this side of this pond, bring it along here instead, and then we've got kind of this nice natural moat. There will be a moat around the outer wall, I'm thinking. Once again, that's going to be another super grindy project that's going to take a long time and is not going to be completed overnight, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. I'm just kind of looking at this. Yeah, we've got kind of this nice natural point right there for a gatehouse or a main entrance to the city. And I think that is something that we should start tackling as soon as possible. Because once we have that figured out, then we can kind of figure out the rest of this as well. You can see I've cleared a substantial amount of the Dark Oak Forest. A lot of it has disappeared. Still a lot left to do. This is probably 4 to 6 hours of just chopping down trees. The good news is I'm not going to run out of wood anytime soon. We've got tons of it. Some of it was done on a live stream as well. But anyway, let me start figuring a couple things out here, guys, and then I will be back with ya. All right, guys, I am back, and I have some progress to show you. I've been working a little bit on the main entrance to the castle. So we did the walls together a couple episodes ago, and I tweaked the design a little bit. This was stone brick before. I decided to swap it out instead for smooth stone. I think it looks better. It gives us a little bit of a texture contrast there, which I think is a little bit cooler. Also, I spent quite a while laying out roads and walls and things like that as well. It's actually a couple hours after I last started, or after I last recorded, I should say. Let's take a look from up here. So, there's our main entrance, right? You can see kind of just barely in render distance. And we've got a road that kind of comes this way. We're going to have a wall that goes along this road. And this section right here, this is going to be the residential section, I think. Or at least one of the residential sections. Okay? And this road will kind of come here and split off into these residential sections. There will not be a gate right here. Instead, this road's going to wrap around and come this way. I may put a wall here as well, or bring a wall along here. I don't know yet. But the main road that leads to the keep is going to kind of wrap around here. It'll have walls on either side of it for this last little section, and then it'll come up in here. Also, on the other side, we've got a road that leads along here and goes off to the port. This is all unfinished and kind of a rough sketch, if you will. But yeah, good stuff. So now I want to work a bit on the main entrance. And what I've got here, I had to put some wall sections in first so we could get an idea of how high it's got to be. But I'm thinking this is going to be our main gate right here. I may have to change this up a little bit and turn it into a proper gatehouse. We'll have to see. Or maybe we'll just kind of section this off a little bit more. Maybe add additional walls or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, so walls on either side over there, and then these are going to be towers right here. They're going to go higher than this, but this is kind of the first level of the tower, if you will. And then it'll go, there'll be a wall section here directly above the gate as well. So that's kind of the plan. Let's go ahead and start getting some more blocks in place. Also, using the smooth stone, I think, as kind of a background block for these towers, I think was a really good idea. And I very much like it. I think it's going to be much better this way. I'll have to work out this little chunk right here, but that's okay. We'll do that later. Right now, I'm just kind of worried about the front facade. I'm not going to worry about filling in all the stuff in the background just yet. We'll get there, but we're not there we're not there right now. I want to get the front appearance of it kind of sorted out first. So let's get something like that in place. There we go. And then I'm thinking we're definitely gonna need to add some detail to this because this is pretty boring. So maybe we go like that. Do I have any stairs? There we go. And maybe we go here, and like so. I don't know about that. I'm not liking that. Trial and error. We're going to have to sort out a few different things. Or then again, the other thing we could do as well is this our center point? Yes, this is our center point right here. The other thing we could do is we could divide this into two sections, and that would give us a lot of room to do kind of more intricate details with the towers. It wouldn't necessarily be super historically accurate or anything, but it could turn out really well if we do it properly. Slabs. Let's put maybe a slab here and here. How does that look? That actually looks pretty good. I like that. And then maybe back here, to add a little bit more depth, we could do a stair and a stair again. Now that just looks weird. Not a fan. Inventory, please. There we go. Maybe something along those lines, or perhaps maybe this would be better. Maybe it would be better to go slabs across like that, so we get kind of this little arch type deal in here. Just realized that slab needs to come out. There we go. So maybe something like that for the base of the towers. And then we could go up a little bit higher to maybe here. And maybe we go slab, slab. And then I need scaffolding. Right here. There. And then another row of slabs like so. Maybe. That might work. Let's make some more. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of them right here, actually. Didn't even see them. They were hiding. That's okay. Let's go doot. Make a little staircase. Good. And here, and here. Okay, let's take a look at that. Let's see if we like that idea for kind of the base of the towers. Just to kind of make it look a bit more interesting. Yeah, that's not bad. I think I like that. And then up here, we could we could potentially just repeat the same pattern on this lower part. So, super easy to do, right? Just like this. Maybe we bring this one up a little bit higher. And we go... actually, maybe this one we would do up at this level. Maybe we would bring it up to here. And then maybe we'd bring the other little bit up too. Hard to say. Oh, that's not right. You go there. You go there. Yeah, let's bring this up 1 block. Right? So, break that guy, put this here. You, nope, not facing the right way. Come on now. Do the thing. Like that. There we go. Let's do this one right off the bat as well. Might as well get it done. Okay, all good. And then we said, boop, boop. Stairs at this level right here. You go there. We'll break that one out. And like so. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Step back. See what we think. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. And I think once we get proper tops on this, it will look a lot better than it does right now. Right now it looks a little funky because there's no roof, no crenellations, no nothing up there. It's just a wall. So let me get the other side done. Let me get some of these other blocks filled in and things like that, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and I've done some work on the gate, or the entrance. I think it's looking really good. Obviously, it's not done. There's still stuff that we need to add this detail to the other side. If you look at it from over here, it's obviously not finished. But as I said, I'm really more worried about the front facade and kind of getting it all worked out than I am about finishing it in today's episode. Well, hey, we have all season to finish the castle project, so no need to rush. It's all good. Also, during a live stream, somebody made a suggestion as to the name of the castle, and I thought it was brilliant. So, the name of the castle is going to be Castle Greystone. I think it's very fitting, because it is very stone. It is very stony. You guys have pointed it out many times that I build with nothing but stone, and that's not true, but this is a project that involves quite a lot of stone, for sure. I mean, look, these towers have color. See, there's wood right here. You know, you can't see it from here, but it's there. It's definitely there, I promise. Okay, so it's very stone bricky. It's very stony in general, but that's okay. And honestly, there's not really a lot of good options in Minecraft for something like this. You know what I mean? Like there's other materials, but the materials in the game, other than stone and the variants of stone, wouldn't make sense for a castle, a medieval castle. You know what I mean? You wouldn't build a medieval castle out of purple. You know, it doesn't make sense. And here's the other thing too. I want to talk about this just briefly, because yes, I do build with stone a lot. And the reason that I do is because there is no other block in the game that has so many variants. Think about that for a minute, right? If you're talking wood, you got 6 different types of wood, but they don't all go together very well, right? Usually it's like spruce and dark oak, spruce and regular oak, oak and dark oak maybe. But you're not generally going to put spruce and acacia next to each other, or oak and, birch, or, well, oak and birch, I suppose you could make an argument. I have a poor opinion of birch, but either way, right, you got a couple things there that blend with it, but if you're building a house, you're generally not going to use, coarse dirt, which is in that same color palette as as jungle wood, for example. You're generally not going to use coarse dirt in the walls. It just doesn't really make sense. Other than for a very specific type of house. Whereas when you're talking stone and the variants of stone, think about it. You've got stone, right? Regular stone. You've got cobblestone. You've got stone brick. You've got andesite, polished andesite. You've got an argument to be made that gravel could be considered a stone variant. Multiple stone variants come with slabs and stairs. Both cobblestone and stone brick come with slabs and stairs, and cobblestone comes with walls on top of that. Then you got mossy, you got chiseled, and the list goes on and on and on. The reason that stone is such a great block for builders is that there are so many options with it, right? More so, it has more robust options than any other block in the game, and that's one reason that I use it so much. Yes, I know it's gray, it's kind of boring, but you can counteract that with other things, right? Like look at the keep over there, right? We did some things. You guys doubted me for so long and said it's so boring, it's so gray. Well, look at it now. It's not all boring and gray. You just got to give it time. You got to wait till we get into the detail phase. Furthermore, depth. Depth is a huge, huge thing when it comes to making something look interesting. Things like this, working those shadows in. And stone really allows you to do that. Man, I keep yawning. I'm sorry. It's like 6 in the morning right now. This video is supposed to go out in like 4 hours. But anyway, I mean, stone just has so many options to it. Compared with other blocks. So yes, I do build with stone. Yes, I do love stone. I think it's amazing. But Mojang, if you want to add some more blocks to the game that give me all the options that I get when I'm building with stone and the variants of stone, I am fully in favor of that. That would be amazing. I would be so happy. Unfortunately, though, guys, I am out of time for this episode. We got a lot of work done today. We got this whole thing done. We got a massive part of the forest cleared, although that was done between episodes. We also got a lot of the roads and walls kind of laid out as far as where they're going to go and stuff like that. I think I have probably spent about 16 hours on the Hermitcraft server today. So it is time for me to call this one. My friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.